somebody suggested that I needed to start making longer videos, and the only reason why I don't is because I have a hard time coming up with relevant things to say. You know, like, what do you say that you haven't said already a million times before? And I actually came up with something today. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. YouTube is a wild place, and there's a bunch of new lifters, new channels, and I can see already that they're getting derailed by the old guard. You can say like this weird group of trolls, or call it a community, whatever it is. It's this toxic little box that people get trapped in, and it's really easy to get trapped in. I mean, you just start commenting and interacting with these people, and the algorithm all ties everybody together. And the next thing you know, you're stuck in this little box with like 20 different people that you see on a regular, talk to on a regular basis. And I guess that's how YouTube organizes. I don't know how YouTube does it, but it just seems like you're stuck for whatever reason in this bubble. The same people making the same comments, and it's hard to, you lose sight of the big picture very easily. My inspiration came from a specific video where this young gentleman posted a PR video where he's deadlifting. And in the deadlift, he didn't maybe quite lock it out. It was a little bit of a soft lockout, we'll say. But for all intents and purposes, it was a perfect gym lift. And then, in the description of the video, he went on this long explanation of why it wasn't perfect, and you'll get it next time. And I thought, well, why do you feel the need to have to explain yourself? And I understand why, because you're trying to get ahead of all the crappy comments where they say, that didn't count, it's not good, you didn't lock it out, or whatever. So you're basically self-depreciating to get ahead of those comments. Now, if you know anything about me and the way I train, I don't give a crap, man. I rip out sets to failure, and whether the depth is perfect or not, or, you know, whether my butt comes off the bench if I'm lifting off the, bench pressing or whatever, soft lockouts, I don't care, man. And why is that? Well, it's simple. I'm training. I'm not competing in my garage. I am training to get stronger. Every single rep that I do has an intention, and that intention is to get me stronger so that on the day I do compete, my 1 rep max is bigger than it was the last time. So why would I, okay, you say I ripped off a set of 5. We'll say 500 for a set of 5 on squats. And 3 of those I didn't hit depth. I'm just ripping them out. Someone goes, that set doesn't count. Well, count for what? Are you saying that it wasn't good training and it didn't help make me stronger? Are you saying that it didn't have a training effect? Or are you saying that it didn't meet your standards for what a perfect lift should look like? Because then I would agree with you. It doesn't count, but that's not why I'm lifting. I'm cataloging my training. I train so that on game day, I'm stronger. I don't care what my gym lifts look like. So, we're talking about priorities here. Why do you lift? What is the intention? Every single lift that I do has an intention behind it. Maybe that intention is to get pretty muscles. So if that's the case, I'm going to probably use a lighter weight, and I'm probably going to use good strict form, and I'm probably going to do sets of failure, and I'm probably going to try to go for that good pump. I'm not going to try to throw as much as I possibly can on and do these awful, horrific form cheek curl back exercises, because that doesn't help your arms look nicer. What am I even curling for? What is the point? Squats, I take big sets to failure. Why? I want to get that sick leg pump. I'm trying to get my legs stronger, and you get way more out of it if you can get those extra reps in and just grind them out than you can if you try to do perfect form, perfect reps. Guys, it's really simple. By their fruits, you will know them. What do they produce? What have they done? If they're doing the same thing day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and they've made no significant progress, what in the hell would you even listen to them for? They say the same thing. Oh, it's just drugs, it's just steroids, They cope. No, it's your training, dummy. Maybe you should do something different. Instead of doing strict form exercises the same day after day, year after year. If you can look at one of their videos from now and pull up one of their videos randomly from 6 months, a year ago, and it's the exact same thing, what in the hell are you going to listen to them for? They don't compete. They have no idea what the process is. They don't know what they're talking about. Stop listening to them. You are training to get stronger. You do you. If you do a PR, you pick a barbell up and you don't quite lock it out, but you're in the gym training, you don't have to give us a long explanation as to why you didn't lock it out. We don't care. Did it help make you stronger? Yes or no? If it didn't help make you stronger, why are you still doing it? Do something different. It's all about mindset. You got to get your mind right. We're in the gym. We're training. We're training to get stronger. Everything we do has a purpose. We're training to get better. Maybe steroids is part of the picture. But honestly, these people don't know what they're talking about. They don't train. They don't compete. All they do is cope, and they get online and they talk crap about other people. Why are we listening to them? Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. They need to keep doing what they're doing. It's all free speech, baby. You know, we are all entitled to our opinions. And if that's the content they might want to make, that's great. Hey, the more power to them. I don't personally care. They can say whatever they want about me. It's not going to change anything I'm doing. Why? Because I don't live for them. Why? Why would I care? Why would I care about anything those people have to say? They have no bearing on my life whatsoever. The only people I care about are those 3 judges on game day that are going to tell me whether my lift is good or not. That's the only person I give a crap about. And the other issue you're going to run into is, these guys, they want to react. That's the whole point. That's their whole content. So if you give it to them, you're feeding them. Don't let that, you're going to derail your training. I've seen it a million times. These young guys that get on YouTube, the guys start talking crap about their lifts. Now they're trying to push themselves and they're just basically doing 1-rep maxes every week, and they're doing the same shitty linear progression training that got those guys stuck. Everybody's doing this linear progression nonsense where they're trying to beat their PRs every week, and if 6 months, a year from now, they've maybe put 5 pounds on their max. And then they have the audacity to say that the only reason why everybody else is getting stronger is because they're on a bunch of drugs. Oh my God, linear progression training only works for beginners. It just baffles me. It just baffles me. I don't know if they believe their own nonsense or not. Half the time I think that they're just like really good trolls and they're doing exactly what they want out of the community. But I worry about you guys, the newer guys that get caught up in this nonsense, and I start seeing you train like that, and it's like, no, don't do that. You don't owe us an explanation as to why you had a soft block out on a deadlift when you're training in the gym to get stronger. Stop it. Just pick the weight up and put it down. And if it's not good enough for somebody, screw them. The people that do compete, the people that are interested in seeing you do well, you know who they are because we're the ones that are talking to you. Like YouTube, you're just going to get crappy comments from people. It's the internet. Nothing you do is going to please the internet. And you know what? I've learned to kind of love it. I really, they don't make videos. They never comment on my videos. They only make stuff behind my back, and I don't watch it. And the only time I watch it is when you guys tag me in it, and even then I usually try not to, but every once in a while I fall for it, and I'm like, oh my God, they're making just the same crap year after year. It never changes, and they kind of rotate who they go through, and basically they're fishing. They're fishing to see who's going to bite. So quit feeding them. You're derailing your training, and they're holding you back, and you are allowing them to. Stick with the people that have your best interest in mind. Steel sharpens steel. Train with winners. That's really all I got to say. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one who's a schizophrenic psycho. All right, guys. I love you. Hey, subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000. Help me out. Thank you.